So today I want to talk about more playful aspects and how playful really is, for me, I've realized the most powerful state of mind I can really tap into when I'm doing anything, manifesting, spell work, whatever it is. And I realized this when I kind of had this lesson from my patron, and when I was going into everything at a more playful mindset, kind of being of the, oh, whatever, and really exploring what it was like when I was a little kid. So when we're children, it's like, oh, I can play with Legos all day, or make this huge mess with my hands, and it could take us all day, it could take us 5 seconds, and we discard it just as fast, and then move on with life. And it could be something absolutely great that we made, something that's not all that great, something we could be really proud of, but we move on pretty quick from it. We just go on to the next thing that's playful. We have no problem if we get bored with something, we move on. Especially when I'm talking about younger kids here, when they're like, ooh, look at all the cool things. Also this idea too, when we're adults, I think we still even hold on to that a bit with the whole idea that I can do the best that I'm ever gonna do when I don't care. When you're doing things just for the hell of it. There's so many times when I've been sketching and I'm sketching away at something. But it's when I'm sketching for play and then suddenly I'm like, oh my god, that looks really good. And I stumble upon a bit of greatness or a bit of inspiration type of deal. And it's because I don't care. I'm not putting a bunch of pressure on myself, and that could be a number of reasons. Could be because I'm not worried about the nerves. I'm not worried about what is going on with this. And what's so weird about it too is the idea that as adults, you are kind of had that chase out of you, that playful aspect is chased out of you from either your parents or your teachers or just your friends even. You don't want to be seen as too playful. It is good to be that serious brooding, I have so much intellectual things to share and to gain. That is the place we always kind of strive for when you come out of your childhood into adolescence, into the young adult stage, is really more of the, ooh, you're reaching for that place of knowledge, I know things, I know how to be serious, I know how to handle myself type of deal. That's the essence of quote-unquote cool. I think they share something, actually. The playful aspect of children and the quote-unquote cool, oh, I'm just so intellectual, whatever, they both have this aspect of not caring, of this idea that either in the adult sphere it's I've got everything handled, I don't care what goes wrong, I have that handled. And then the child side is just yeah, no, if it's not fun, I'm not doing it. It has to be playful for me to even consider to enter that into my realm to play with at all. Why would I even touch that if it wasn't fun? It's always something we're striving towards, but I think by giving up that play aspect with the do not care is really where we're missing out. Played more at witchcraft, it is been the stuff that's worked the best. The minute I kind of threw up my hands and did not care is when I found a lot of success with my money spells. The minute I started laughing at my altar, I felt a lot more connected to deity. It's this play aspect. I can't put my finger on it, and it's so hard sometimes when the rest of the world is coming into play and we're worried about bills or what's next for my career or my future, or is this person thinking of me, am I doing right with my partner, etc. and so forth. It can be really hard to remind ourselves to have fun with it. And that not caring aspect comes in when you're well, I'm having fun, so the rest of it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you're judging me, it doesn't matter if you're this or that, I'm having fun. And from the fun comes great results. What's even weirder, I think, is the idea that when someone's playing at something, it's a sign of immaturity, not just age-wise or maturity level in general, but an idea of their understanding of something. When we think of serious brooding person, we also think of person of knowledge, or of the higher up of the mage, the emperor. It's very this almost brooding sense, this very serious understanding, because they've seen the trials of the world, they've struggled, they've been through it, they know what it really takes to succeed. And I almost kind of want to flip that on its head a bit, because it made me laugh a bit when you see other pop culture of real wise people. I think of the Dalai Lama, I think of Yoda from Star Wars. That, to me, it's they're playing, they're having fun. They realize that it's almost the next level up, that level is the idea of actual power, is in the play, is understanding that, yeah, you have to struggle through some shit, but it's still fun, and you still want to play around, and as much good or as much bad as you could create, there's always something else to do, something else that's more playful, more fun just around the corner. And that's how kids act. They just run along to the next thing. They're not so worried about this task or this task. It is the act of doing the thing. That is the playful part. And then it's no longer fun, we move on. And I really want to bring this into my craft way more after seeing the results, because my god, I was sitting down and doing this whole deeply serious thing to either bring in stable and organization at the very beginning of my craft, or then to bring love, or then to bring the idea of more money. And it worked a little bit. I was able to manifest a little bit of money into my life. I was able to clear out the bad men out of my life. I was able to bring a stringent, structured order, and then really quickly realize I hated that order. As opposed to, once I've tapped into this play, I've done it with the money so far, and my god, the results that have come in. And I think that's kind of also attuning to the universe, is realizing I don't want this to be a serious endeavor. My ultimate goal is to be in a place of ease, in a place of playfulness. This is where I enjoy my life the most. And I kind of want to apply this to the love aspect. I want to apply this to the order aspect, the chaos aspect. I want to apply this to other things. See how powerful I can really be when I'm being playful. Is there something that you guys do when you realize when you're playing, like creativity-wise or elsewise, where you're just like, oh my god, look at all the things I could do? Do you have any results like this, where you're like, oh my god, I stopped caring and it just was so fun, and oh my god, look what I did? It's kind of amazing that I was able to create that from such a place of ease, a place of non-stress, a place of just, whew, like it's supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be fun. Anyway, I make new videos every Wednesday and Friday, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.